Your winner in this first section is going to be Parker Max of City High.
Hello everybody, I hope you are doing well. Today is my first track meet of 2021, and it has been nearly 2 years since my last outdoor track meet. So I'm so excited to bring you guys along for today's races. The meet is held in Washington, Iowa, a small town south of Iowa City, about 45 minutes away, and it has a population of roughly 7,000 people. It is a fairly large meet though. I know this meet is actually surprisingly competitive, even though it is a small town. I will be racing the 3200 and an 800, and I will not be doing any more vlogging today because I just feel like it's too big of a distraction. Maybe someday though. Before we get to the meet, I'll do a quick walkthrough of my race day routine, but if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. It helps a lot as I am trying to grow this channel. 66.9% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so it would really help me out if you subscribed. Anyways, I usually wake up at around 6:45 a.m. Even if I try to sleep in or don't set an alarm, I still will wake up before 7, and I'll go for a 10 to 20 minute shakeout walk. Now, I usually do a shakeout walk just to wake up and get relaxed before the day. Then I'll take a shower, and then the rest of the day is just pretty normal. I'll have breakfast, which is a peanut butter and honey bagel, classic. And then most of the morning, I'm just going to be relaxing and trying to keep my mind off of the race by doing schoolwork or watching YouTube videos. Then I'll eat lunch around noon, and this is usually the last time that I will eat anything, as at least for today, the meet starts at 3:45, and in Iowa, the second event is the 3200 in most meets. And so I don't usually eat much before the 3200, but if it was a meet starting, say, at like 4:30, maybe 5, I would probably have a granola bar at around 1:30 or 2. After lunch, it's just more relaxing, and then it's time to head to the meet.
Good afternoon, everybody. Todd Father here. It's a beautiful spring day in southeast Iowa. Today we are in Washington, Iowa, 30 miles southwest of Iowa City for the Washington Relays. It is Friday, March 26th. This meet was supposed to take place yesterday on Thursday, but due to rain they postponed it to today, and I have to say that was a perfect idea because the weather could not be better. It's approximately 52 degrees and absolutely calm. Great weather for the opening track meet. Currently they're running the 4th heat of the 800 meter sprint medley. That's the first event among the track events. Second event will be the 3200 featuring Parker Max. I think there's 2 heats of the 3200. Parker mentioned there's 20 different runners in his heat. Should be a pretty packed field, but also a competitive field. This is the first heat of the 3200. First of 2 heats.
It's scheduled for a field of 24 here in Section 1.
Now I've officially lost my hearing.
Hey everyone, Parker here to provide a little bit of commentary. The race went out hard, a bit too fast for my liking. 32 seconds in the opening 200 and I was in second to last place. Coming through the first 400 though, I was in about fourth to last place and went through the 400 in 73 seconds, which is right where I wanted to be. I didn't want to go faster than a 73, and I was hoping to break 10:20 in this race. My PR was 10:25.8, and I was trying to go through the mile in 5:10, hoping to even split it, but as you could see from that opening 200, that just was not going to happen. The race is already strung out less than 800 meters into the race. The lead pack goes through, and here I am in the second pack in about 2:31, which is pretty good. That's not bad, and I'm still feeling smooth. Breathing is fine. I'm just trying to latch on to the black jersey in front of me because he seems to be going the same pace that I want to go. Coming through the mile here, 5:04. A bit quick. I was hoping to go through the first mile in 5:10, but I'm just going to see if I can hold on to the black jersey, and here we go. Fifth lap. He has dropped me. This is a photo of my wrist. I decided to write down 16:32, which was my sub count at the time. So if you want to be on my wrist, be sure to subscribe. I think this was a fun motivator. Last lap, 9:07. I know I'm going to need a 73 or faster if I want to get under 10:20. And in that moment, I just knew I wasn't going to be able to run that fast for the last lap. My legs were feeling quite tired. But here's the leader from Cedar Rapids, Prairie. He went through the 3200 in 9:47, and I crossed there in 10:25.00. So that ended up being a PR by 0.8 of a second, and I guess I'll take it. I mean, it's a good start to the season.
Yeah, hi. Thinking about saying something to you. I was like, I'm in a race. I'm here with Chandler, who watches the channel. Chandler, what's your favorite item from Taco Bell? I gotta say, I'm a Taco Bell virgin. I don't think I've ever had it.
So how'd you run today?
What?
How'd you run? What was your time?
I ran at 11:42, I think. 10:42. 10:42, sorry. But my mentality's been getting better as the season goes on.
Nice. So. Well, nice to meet you. Thanks for saying hi.
But here's a freeze frame of my face just so I can say shout out to Chandler. It was great to meet you, and if you ever see me at a meet, please come up to me. I would love to meet you. That is like the coolest thing. And I'll follow you on Strava if you come up to me at a race. But now it is time for the first heat of the JV 800. I was actually really excited for this because it has been 2 years since my last 800 meter. And I was told before the race by my coach that the fastest seed time was 2:29. And that meant I was probably going to have to just go out and try to win. So here we go. I get off the line well. I'm not in first place, which is right where I want to be, but 100 meters in, I take the lead, and I would not be passed after that. which was kind of fun actually, but a bit scary because I've only won one other race. And I will say, here we go through the 465 seconds. That is a PR for the 400. Another thing is Mike J was announcing this race. If you don't know who Mike J is, he is an iconic announcer. He commentates all the major US track meets, and here we go, 140 or so through the first 600 meters. So that means, David Rudisha, you're lucky, you still have your 800 meter world record. And I will just allow Mike J to bring it in for the last 100 meters.
A good battle for second. Your winner in this first section is going to be Parker Max of City High. His teammate Owen Noble.
Last thing, the guy who just tripped or dove at the line, he's a subscriber. Shout out to Andy. Great race. That was awesome.
So you said 3 PRs today?
Yep. That last 800 was about
Winning time of 2:03.60.
So that last 800 ended up being about a 2 or 3 second PR. I don't really know. It's been a couple years since I've actually run an 800, and I came through the first 400 in about 64, which was a PR by 4 seconds. I thought about throwing up the guns like Nick Simmons after crossing the line, but decided not to. Anyways, good day, and catch you later. Well, everybody, that is the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and comment your answer to the inquiry of the episode, and click the like button if you enjoyed. I will have more videos like this coming in the future, but thank you so much for watching. Live life to the max, run to the max. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.